Welcome and thank you for tuning to this intro to the course Gaining and Maintaining the Mindset of a Champion here on Listenable. So have you ever heard that saying, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog? I love that saying. So, yes, gaining the mindset of a champion can be a challenge all into itself, but then what does it actually take to gain and maintain one amidst the ups and downs of everyday living? Hello, I am Nora Finch. I'm a 20 plus year licensed holistic practitioner, mental readiness coach, and alongside that, I also have a podcast that has all topics related to staying mentally fit. However, it is dedicated a lot to first responder wellness, since that's also part of what I specialize in. I am passionate about sharing with others my personal and professional experience regarding this very topic of how to think and maintain the mindset of a champion. And what is that exactly? What does it mean to think like one? Well, from my perspective, it is one who conquers obstacles and one who does not accept defeat. The main one for me being myself. In this 7-lesson course, I'm going to help show you what this looks like, the hows to getting to this so-called champion state of mind, how to reclaim that power inside by overcoming the bully, I call it, that tries to hold you back from achieving. I'm going to show you the steps needed to help you believe you can achieve anything with the power of your mind, and you do this through intention, love, and belief in yourself. And I know this sounds really fantastical sometimes and very out there and far-fetched to a lot of people, of you out there, but I know what it's like to think like that, and I know what it's like to go beyond that point. So I don't think like this anymore. But when I look back at the elders and the wise ones before us who always talked like this, you need to believe in yourself and anything is possible with the power of your mind and all that garbage, as I call it, I would hear that sometimes and be like, yeah, right, because of my younger stage in life and having such low self-esteem. So I know what it's like to come from that place. And I know this takes a lot of discipline to stay committed through life's challenges, but I think I make personal growth really fun and I give you practical baby steps you can incorporate right away. Okay, so it will help you feel accomplished. So one of the reasons that I think that makes this course so different, because there's a lot of great, beautiful programs out there and motivational speakers, and I wanted to share with you what I think makes me different, which is different and similar, is that first and foremost, I always keep it 100. So I blend my storytelling and I insert my humor and different things in there with different types of story to relate it to the lesson. Okay, so that's number one. So I'm going to talk about my before mindset and my after mindset, just in terms of a human's potential. And this is before self-defense and after self-defense, which was another stage of my life around the age 35. Okay, and then I use this term, the artist platform, because for me, I never did professional talk therapy, conventional, I guess I would call it professional and conventional counseling. And so my therapies and different things that I consider have healed and helped me become who I am are from my music upbringing, influence of punk rock, philosophies of Buddhism, and also the skateboarding mindset, never give up, and also self-defense, okay? And then painting and writing were also additional therapies. And alongside with this, this is a holistic approach which is body, mind, and spirit integration with Eastern therapies and lots of therapies that have been around for many, many years. Okay, so I also integrate that. So within the series, I'm going to be asking you, or I should say within each lesson, questions to help you find answers inside of yourself after I talk my talk and then show you my perspective and my mindset. I'm going to ask you questions. So I really encourage you to have pen and paper with you and to take this seriously if you want to, rather than driving around and trying to focus on, multitasking at that point, but really dedicate some time to sit down and write these things out. So, I already told you what we're going to be going over, which is old mindset, new mindset. I'm going to recap, and then I'm going to give you suggested baby steps. Okay, and I'm also going to talk to you very casually like a real person, because you are a real person. I am a real person. So while I have this professional experience on different levels, I say maybe it sounds like I know a lot, but I know nothing, right? Because I'm just sharing my experiences that I hope that will help you. And I do want to mention too that understand that triggering might happen and it might kind of scare you a little bit, but all that it means is that I'm sharing with you things that are, they are hitting chords within you, and they're meant to basically kind of stir things up. And yes, the triggers, I'm not trying to trigger you, but they can make you feel uncomfortable. But don't, just kind of push through them and understand that they will happen. Okay. So if you feel a little bit upset or irritated or something that I said, that's not my intention. I'm just sharing my experiences and in ways that worked, to help me. Okay, and being able to have that sort of insight for myself. Of course, all of us are going to, we have these challenges that we have, and so hearing some things, we might not like some things that we hear. Okay, so while this level of work I feel like is the tip of the iceberg when it comes to personal growth, I know that I can help provide you some basics to help accelerate your journey wherever you are, whether you are a beginner or a veteran. Okay, so I do feel confident you will be equipped with some new tools, even if it's just some new language in your everyday life. So here's what you'll learn in lesson 1. What it takes to gain and maintain the mindset of a champion, starting with personal empowerment and what that means, how to reach inside and reclaim your power. Okay, so thank you for listening to this intro, and I will meet you in lesson 1. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for listening to Listenable.